Hello, Patreon. So one question I've been getting a lot with my last few relights is how do you get it to look soft? Because Unreal is not very soft out of the bag. So how do you get renders that look soft and dreamy in your lighting? Two ways. Two ways that work together in tandem that I'm going to show you. One is a plugin, which is on the mirror board, the fog. The other is in the post-processing. Let's take render, right? Now the first thing is there's a plugin called Screen Space Scattering Fog. It plugs into the height fog. It's not a separate thing. You can control it with console commands, which I'm doing here. But if I turn this off, this is with no fog. So you can see that this adds a bit of softness. It will make your height fog softer than the standard height fog. So I have this. I have it on 0.75 intensity, pass amount 10, using the console variable editor. Otherwise, it's too strong. For example, if I turn this up, it gets like too soft, right? That's number one. Great add-on. Number two is, which really does the rest of the work for the softness, is the local exposure, which is in the post-processing. So I've done this for my last few relights, and I find it kind of super helpful. So if we go into the post-process volume, we go to this detail strength. By default, it's on 1. I have it on 0.75, so let's turn it off. You can see that this works in tandem with the fog and softens everything. If we go up, we start to crunch everything to the point where it starts to turn into those photography, nature, HDRI, you know, those type of photos, right, that are overdone to death. This is at 1. This is what we're at. If we go down even lower, we can get like really dreamy, stylized looking stuff. So the reason in at least a lot of my relights is if you want something nitty gritty and sharp, going up to like 1.25 can be good. But it's quite on the nose if you're going for like a really grungy style thing, yeah. For me, I do tend to sort of hover between that 7.5 range. You can see it just like softens everything a little bit more. So that in tandem with the fog is a pretty good way to get softness that I've used in my last 3 relights as well. So yeah, you can find that add-on on the Miro. Detail strength is in, you know, all of the post-process volumes. Other than that, it's just about balancing your sort of lighting values, your camera angle. Convolution bloom helps a little bit. So if we turn this off, it's probably going to be hard to see on the stream, but this could also, you can see, soften it. So we use that a tiny bit as well. It's not game production ready, but it can be good for renders, right? For cinematic renders. And the rest is more like the other stuff we do with lighting, like changing the slow and the toe, which rolls off the contrast to give us sort of lighter values. So in conclusion, right, you want the fog plugin, you want to mess with the local exposure using the detail setting, and then just frame up a good camera angle. So I'm using those settings on all these renders that we've seen. This one's very soft, so you know, let's kind of look at this one, right? Let's look at the post-process volume in here. And it's probably the same settings, to be honest. So we go down to local exposure, we just type in detail in here. We're at 0.75, we turn it off. See, with this one, it's still kind of soft because we're using that sort of light fog, but see, this just kind of blends between all those values. So it's a bit of a 2 to 3 part way thing of things you combine to get softness. The rest is just balancing your values and doing all that sort of stuff. I do all my screenshots in sequencer because you just get more control and it just puts all your camera angles in a nice little neat way. Other than that, that's a good way to get softness in your lighting. Hopefully this helps. Give it a try and let me know how it goes. Peace.